Road to Freedom, that's what it's called. I was looking for Follow the Freedom Trail, but that's not the name of the quest. What are those guys?
The enemy has been spotted.
You'd think raiders would run when they see us coming.
This place is for some settlements quest line. That'll be nice to have unlocked. First one. 50% more burn damage. I'll take that.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Yeah, that one I can agree with.
That sound, what is it?
It's just me.
What? Scared already?
I look scared. You look scared. And a little dead. That was correct. Yeah, it was a little further up though. But it was this general area.
Keep your distance.
Less of that.
Right up, turd. Let's do this.
Right up, turd. Those are in fact just right up turds. That looks like that could be a false door. There is.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't entirely wasted.
Look out!
I made him explode. Down at all. Probably shouldn't say it like that. Stuck. Oh.
Expectancy. I feel uneasy.
Okay,
It spins. So it starts with R?
Ooh, tough puzzle.
yeah, so hard.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Just a dude.
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the Railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, You have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with a lead.
We'll look into that. Last question. Why are you here?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this courser murdering machine a little courtesy, Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
Hi.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Hey.
Listen, G519 went through a lot. She was good. Solid. I don't know if I did right by G5. This whole thing feels shitty. Curie better be worth it.
With Curie's scientific skills, there's a real chance she'll help a lot of people down the line.
Yeah. Here's hoping. I should have said no. Damn it. G5 was like family and I let this happen. Just leave me alone.
Curie was better and not brain dead. Okay.
The courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
I'm sure you do. I mean, surely y'all have a magazine around here,
If you
right?
need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Nice.
The cryolator. I should go get that.
How many cents cleared the Commonwealth
Hey there,
last
Chad.
month?
Here to help with the resistance?
And you heard what happened at A9.
That's the op that went to shit.
And you are?
My code name's 404. I guess you could say it's the area code I was born in.
It's an error.
So what do you do here?
I'm what you call a heavy. When a situation calls for muscle, it's my job to flex it.
That's all.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Do whatever I want.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real?
Yes.
Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
The latest from Stanley Singles. No change.
So the tally's at 3 MIA and 6 dead.
So, this is railroad headquarters, huh? Not what you call secure.
We're in. Chip access. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh, man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh, man. They've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait.
It's somewhere.
They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh, man, we got lucky. Got you, you institute bastard. I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Yeah, I don't like ultimatums. They could have had the courtesy to just spawn us in his cave.
Protect and serve.
Hey, bro.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Oh, yeah.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation.
I see.
You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. Yep. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on.
I got you.
Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
You mean
what is
one of the all factions that I can
the smell?
side with? Except for the Institute. Obviously, I think I'm gonna do Minutemen. Hey, Person.
What do you need, General?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix.
Sturgis.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Oh, it's real.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Okay. So right out front in the middle of the street.
Hi, how are you?
We built this bitch right.
Sturgis is like a kid in a candy store working on those teleport planes.
I wish there was more to life than working all the time.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Alright. Biometric scanner. But then we got a metric fuck ton of power. I'll try and find some and then come back here before I leave. Set them up. Only check.
Yeah?
You looking for a new place to settle?
Could be. Why?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. You can go right next door.
Thanks. See you there in a day or two. Yeah?
I hear the raiders down here are in a war. Works out pretty good for caravans. Keeps them out of your hair.
Alright, I remember what this place is now.
Who's there?
No one.
Oh, it's on!
The enemy has
Fight, rookie!
Have you found something interesting?
Need some cover fire over
promise you, Mr. Raider, it is not worth it. Then you're going to end up dead.
Hell yeah.
Huh. They have this song in here? Oh, I'm sorry, this is a bop. Hold on.
Poor Raiders. They lost.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though
I don't know why I picked that up.
and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more.
The hell was that?
1 in 19 more.
Behavior.
Now the stranger started talking, made it blunt.
You'd think Raiders would run when they see us coming.
Arizona Ranger wouldn't be too long in town.
Have they no pride?
He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red.
What the?
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead.
There we go.
20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet.
You guys got me stirred up over nothing.
It was 20 past 11 when they
It
walked
wasn't
out
nothing,
in the
buddy.
street.
Peekaboo!
Peekaboo indeed.
Everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was
Who's out there?
40 feet between
You are so dead.
play.
Concussion. Fucking
And
sing
the
it.
swiftness of the ranger is still talked
That
about
dude's losing his
today.
mind.
Yes.
And the
Don't have the key.
deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Please don't be fair. My
Good fucking riddance. Oops. We did it again. We killed all those poor...
Yes.
When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
That's Red Tourette. You just took out Red Tourette. You did good.
I know it.
There we go.
Big iron on his hip.
Nice secure spot. Shame it's wasted on Raiders.
Sweet.
Oh, that's it for the radio. I did not know they had that in the list.
We could really use your help.
I'd be glad to help if I can.
Something nasty's living just around the corner from here. Now, what's really... If you can make sure...
No problem. I'll take care of them.
I hope so.
Uh-huh.
We must talk. You are so very, very distracting. You know this, yes?
You're pretty distracting yourself.
I had a point. A reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just you. Sometimes a simple compliment, nice hair, and I am flustered, confused. Other times, people suggest the strangest and most lurid things, and I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
Because you're so cute when you're confused.
You are not making any of this easier, you. Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
Hey.
Hey,
Do you For you, I have time.
your thoughts?
You simply must survive. I need to conduct a full battery of tests on you when you return. Such a marvel!
Didn't have anything else?
Not a problem.
Uh-huh.
Hello? Anything I can help with?
No.
I wish the Commonwealth wasn't so dusty. Where's a Mr.
But
Handy when you
Sturgis
need
could
one?
really fuck you up. Jesus. This had to be done so ghetto just to get it to work.
Hello.
Watch your back.
Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Sounds like fun.
Hello.
I'm ready when you are.
I hope you make it in one piece.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Did bring me alone. Okay. I don't know. Network scanner? Alright. Road to Freedom failed. Yep, that's fine. Well, you guys immediately hated me for that, huh?
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
That was the plan.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
That's so bright, holy shit.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Aluminum.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know.
Jesus.
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I...
Uh-huh. So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alrighty. It didn't do anything. Why would you have a dick toll here? You guys be doing drugs all the time too? Military folders is not what I need to grab. It's technical data. What we have in here?
Yes.
Come on, bro. You're the leader of the Institute and you have your password right in a drawer right next to your fucking computer. Not only that, I just broke into it with complete ease.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're
Excuse
all
me,
looking
Doctor.
forward to working
They weren't
with you.
kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Heather.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
That's it? Okay.
Greetings.
You're here. Glad you made it.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
The coursers give me the creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold.
Excuse me.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
Ah, yes, hello. I was informed of your arrival. Welcome to the Institute. I'm Gallister. Charles Gallister.
It's nice to meet you.
Wait, me? Really? Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
Okay.
Hi, mister.
Hey, sweetie.
I'm not scared of the surface.
Okay. Did not accuse you of being afraid.
Supplement 77 has
just
been
remarkable.
discontinued?
Excuse me, I've got
That was my
reports to
favorite
deliver.
one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the
Everyone's
Bioscience
excited
Division.
about the new
In
suit
the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious meals.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Shank this man.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm. I have to admit, the 3rd generation synths are really something.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has
Excuse
done.
me.
Once
all
you've
that
settled
he has
in,
built.
I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
There's no need. I know enough about medicine to take care of myself.
The medical treatments of your time are nothing compared to what we can do here. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Good day.
It's just a lounge.
I know you'll
Why
achieve
is
great
this here?
things here. We all do.
I won't, trust me. I may be exploring and talking to people, but I ain't fucking staying. Just meet the division leaders, okay. Specific.
You know the protocols.
Let's go get that thing
Authorized
for
personnel.
Virgil first. So I need the
Hi
bioscience. Robotics.
Excuse me, but I must get back to work.
Bioscience. There's just some wraparound room. I think this is the back way in, isn't it? No. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just fucking going.
Got it.
So much aluminum. I'm gonna be out of carry weight here soon. There's another door down there. Yeah, okay, this is the FEV lab. fuck?
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
This isn't base game, right? I don't remember this at all.
Excuse me.
I'm pretty sure this is not a base game. There's no way I've never seen that before. And it's only robots in here.
Yes.
Robots and turrets.
Sweet.
Just fusion cells. Boo.
Standing down. Scanners detecting sentient life.
That's it.
Hello?
Area not secure. Repeat. Area not secure.
That is true. It is now more secure. But for me.
Nice.
I'm not carrying too much. Fucking ghoul in there. Not
Sweet.
He's a broken femur. That poor guy. Good thing I can hack terminals too.
That's it.
It is dark.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone! Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done. The lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects. But as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Hey.
Liam's been trying to teach me robotics. It's more complicated than I thought.
It's great to have you here.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Yep, I'm just trying to talk to you guys, not trying to help you guys.
You had time to...
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excellent.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10
Hey, Doc.
to 6 a.m.
That's annoying.
Oh,
Stop.
hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High-energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us. Well, that was productive.
You finally done? Thanks. Yeah, I'll take those. Dr. Lee.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Well, that's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, Handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
The molecular relay is rather impressive. I'm guessing it's based on quantum teleportation?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. But yes, quantum teleportation was the basis for our technology.
Excellent.
Can I stop conversation at just the most random points?
Bingo.
What's back there?
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Scanning.
Don't scan me.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over
3
to
levels of
to
approval.
knock some
Do you
heads
believe
together.
that?
Now 3. They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
You like not?
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Oh. There
Why?
will be.
Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Shotgun with bleed, that's how.
It's just a matter of finding the weak spot. Everyone and everything has one.
Yes, well, I'll be taking steps to make sure this never happens again. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Hi.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
Yeah, well, if you can't get along, it's gonna be hard to accomplish anything.
Yeah, even worse, we got a lot of smart guys with fragile egos. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It was good to meet you.
Yeah, it wasn't. So what we got in here? Looks like stuff I'm gonna want to take.
Bingo.
Solid skin. Alright. I'm gonna just drop some typewriters. 3 of them. You guys can have those.
Hello.
The directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
It's like a fucking torture room. dark. Oh my god, really? Problem solved.
I knew you would.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Alright, sounds good.
Hey.
Is there something
But
you
even
need?
the hard days get easier than the one
No
before.
more cams.
What's new?
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor. After all the help you gave me. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements.
Okay.
It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
It sounds like just what we need right now.
I thought you'd like the idea. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Sounds good. Yeah, they did a great job. They were never going to get any help from me. Alright.
Hey.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Definitely. For 600 years old, it's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back, people will know we mean business. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side, and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
We're all going right in the front.
Let's not overcomplicate this. Just get in there and hit them with everything we've got.
If you say so. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
What do you mean position? That dude's got a sniper. Maybe this was a bad idea. Nah, we'll be fine. No, they're all still dead for me. I think they are.
Here's how we're gonna play this. You hold here in the courtyard and take care of any eggs you find. The General and I will clear the walls.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this, General. What the hell was that?
Of course, it's after I pick up the eggs.
Preston, let's see this.
something over here.
Yeah, dead Myler queen.
Yeah!
Radiation. Just
I didn't want that.
what I ordered.
I am fine, Curie.
All right. Good work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio to see what shape it's in. The rest of you, clear out any remaining Mirelurks or eggs you find.
Do I even have the resources for this?
Let's go see if there's anything left of the old transmitter. Well, I guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place. Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, this is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime.
Cool. Taking that long. Power armor over here with a fucking mini nuke, and I forgot about that. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck it. Okay, that worked out well. Pretty sure she only has the one.
We may not be an enemy detected.
There's a dude. Thanks, Chief.
Idiots incoming.
Impersonal.
Oops. We did it again.
Yes.
Killed all those poor raiders. You'd think raiders would run when they see us coming.
It's dark as shit. That sounds like fun. Oh, you're back? Wait. Oh, they killed you.
Another fight, another win.
Sorry, Night Lewis.
This is preposterous! How dare you! If it wasn't for you barging in and blasting away like some trigger-happy teenager, that would have been my kill.
Now, Daddy, you were still getting set up when all the shooting started. You really need to calm down. It's not good for your heart.
What? No, well... this is not over. Mark my words.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
He didn't even have his gun out of its bag yet. Oh, well, Daddy. Best we get back and start thinking about dinner. Bye-bye.
Imagine not staying strapped at all times. Have your bag, or your gun put in a bag. As I was doing. Pretty sure it's this way. Yeah.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind.
Piece of junk.
Piece of Junk is really showing off those new mods. I mean, what is it now?
The Raiders never opened up the race.
You open it up to them.
Come on, you're holding up the race.
Got it.
You're loud as fuck.
It's opening.
Both of that made him quiet.
Who the fuck is that?
Did not.
Damn it! Screw this.
Enemies no longer on sensors.
Oh, but I promise they're here. Yeah, you can just put that the fuck down. You can go back to whatever you were doing.
No, please. You've got to help me.
Don't worry. I'll get you out of here.
Oh my god. Thank you. Let's go.
You should probably wait a second. There's still actually people out there.
Wait.
Yes.
Take games with me, huh?
You should be running the other way, dumbass.
Oh.
The enemy has been spotted. Your actions. Could result in injury.
Pretty sure they're still about to self-destruct, right? Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah.
Why is everything so dangerous up here?
Yeah, I don't.
You are dead. Trick of the light.
Wait, what? You're a hoarder, actually. Everybody? Given the music's still going, I don't think so.
Think you know the score, huh?
Get wasted!
Just in there sleeping through all that, bro? She can go fuck.
Racing would be fun.
That was
I
a
bet I could
hoarder.
take you.
You think so? Alright, time to head back. Well, to head to the place I haven't gone to yet, but I'm pretty sure I just rescued you first.
You better not cause any trouble.
Calm down, kid.
Hey.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Just remember that this is all thanks to the Minutemen.
We know. That's why we've decided to join the Minutemen. You can count on our help if you need it.
What's going on?
I cleared that place out for you. Should be safe for your friends to move in now.
Nice to have some good news around here for a change.
Yep.
Can it wait?
Hope you ain't one of them synths.